Hey everyone, how you feeling? What's your mood today? I'm Ali West, AW Personal Training, your nurturing personal trainer. I'm here to help you come out of your shell. 10 exercises you can do in a hotel room. So I'm here in a hotel room. I'm trying to make this video as realistic as possible. And I know many of you watching this video are often away on business, sort of living out of a hotel room, or you may be on holiday and you have a hotel room that you're staying in, but there's not access to a gym at that hotel. Just because there's no gym on site where you're traveling to or where you're staying at doesn't mean that you can't exercise. I'm gonna make it really simple for you to do 10 exercises right inside your hotel room. You don't even have to leave the room. Really simple, really effective. They're gonna get the heart rate up. They're gonna allow you to burn fat and get a good solid workout that's not gonna take you ages, and you don't need any equipment other than your own body. Okay, let's get into these exercises. And for each exercise, I'm gonna give you an easier version and a harder version so you can challenge yourself as much as you want to. Also, with all of these exercises, I want you to attempt to try and do 3 sets of 20 repetitions. So you do 20, have a rest, and then you repeat it 2 more times. If you can't manage 20 reps to start off with, then just cut it down to 15 or 10 and build it up. Okay, let's get into the exercises, and I hope you enjoy it and put them into practice when you're next in your hotel room, or if you're in your hotel room right now. So exercise number 1 is a squat. Squats are a fantastic exercise for working the muscles in the lower half of the body. So particularly we work quads, hamstrings and glutes when we do squats. So with a squat, what you want to do is take your feet wider than shoulder width apart. You have your arms out in front of you for balance, and then all you're going to do is imagine that you're sitting back and sitting down into a seat. Nice steady tempo. The weight is going to be on the heels. Knees aren't going to drive over your toes, and you're just pushing through the heels, keeping the weight down on the heels and driving up and down. Nice steady tempo. The progression for that exercise, to make it a little bit harder, is to do a squat jump. So with a squat jump, we go down into that squat position again, then power up, jump off the floor, and then land in a squat again. Power up, jump up, land in a squat. Using your arms to drive the momentum upwards. So exercise number 2 is lunges, and I'm going to give you 2 different angles on the video of this so you can see the angle that my legs get to when I do a lunge. So lunges, very similar to squats. They work the similar muscles, but with lunges it's a little bit more of a dynamic movement. So it works you a little bit harder, gets the heart rate up that little bit more. So first off, I'm going to show you the lunge from a forwards perspective and then from sideways on. Then I'll give you the progression. So with lunges, you put your hands on your hips, start with your feet together, and then from there, keeping the head up, looking straight ahead and the chest up, you just step out, bend both legs to 90 degrees or as close to 90 degrees as you can get, alternating legs, and just keep stepping in and out. That's a simple movement. And then from the forwards view, you can see keeping my chest up, bending both legs to 90 degrees. Again, we're aiming to do 20 reps. The progression to that exercise is to do a dynamic jumping lunge. Makes it a little bit harder. So go into that lunge position here, and then you just spring from one leg to the other, alternating, keeping the chest up, head up, looking straight ahead. Okay, show you that from this angle. So you just dip, keeping the chest up, head up, bending each leg to 90 degrees, a little bit more dynamic. Give it a go. Okay guys, so exercise number 3 is a press up. So with a press up, we take our hands wider than our body, then the chest is going to be in line with the hands. So not too far back, but then not too far forward, so we're in line with the hands. And then from there, you lead with your chest, keep your stomach tight, and drop your chest to the floor, and then drive back up. Nice steady tempo. Again, we're aiming for those 20 repetitions. Doesn't matter if we can't make 20 to start off with. The easier version is to drop to your knees, so that was more of an advanced version. The easiest version is to drop to your knees, and again, same position, chest in line with the hands, lead with the chest, push, back up. Press ups. Nice and steady. Okay, I will give you an advanced version just in case press ups on their own aren't hard enough for you. So the advanced version that I want you to do is from here, you bring your hands in closer. So you've got a narrower grip, and then from there you just drop and drive with a narrow grip. A little bit harder. Okay, so exercise number 4, guys, is a mountain climber. So we're in this press up position again where we was previously at with the press ups. Chest in line with the hands again, but this time we're going to drive the knee up towards the elbow, alternating legs. Nice steady tempo, squeeze in the stomach as we drive the knee in. So this exercise really works your abdominal muscles. Also, we're working shoulder, wrist and elbow stability as well because we're in this press up position. Okay, the stepped up version from that is to do across the body mountain climber. So this one gets abdominals and obliques because we're adding a little bit of rotation into the movement. So you bridge up again, but you go across the body now. Left knee to right elbow and right knee to left elbow, like this, alternating. Keeping in good posture, keeping the stomach tight, squeezing in as we drive that leg across. Mountain climber. Exercise number 5 is a squat thrust. So again, we're staying down on the ground in this press up kind of position, stomach tight, but this time we're going to hop the legs in and out. So bring your feet quite close together, keep good posture, look down between your hands, and then you're going to drive your knees in and out. Nice, steady tempo with that. Squat thrust. Okay, the advanced version, the harder version of that squat thrust is to do a one-legged squat thrust. So you go here, you take one leg off, and then you drive the foot that's on the floor in and out. 10 reps, and then switch to the other leg. Exercise 6 is sit-ups, one of the most basic and simple exercises in the world, but some people struggle with them, but I'm going to give you some ways that you can make them a little bit easier and you can really work through that stomach. So when we do sit-ups, we're working the upper abdominals, great kind of muscles to work on for core strength, but also for those guys and girls that want to get that visible six-pack as well. If we get rid of the body fat, work on the upper abdominals, we will see some visual differences in the stomach in terms of definition. So with sit-ups, you take your legs bent, rest flat on your back, fingertips on the side of your head or across your chest, and then from there you sit all the way up, breathe out on the way up, and then control the movement back, breathe in, breathe out, control it back, breathe in. To make it harder, you bring your heels in towards you and then try and sit up. Much harder movement with the legs more bent. To make it slightly easier, then walk your feet away from you so you've got less flexion in your legs and do the same move. Sit-ups. So exercise 7 is tricep dips. So working the back of the arms. With this exercise, we're going to make use of the hotel room furniture. So I'm going to use the side of the bed or the edge of the bed to do my tricep dips. So let me show you the exercise. So find the edge of the bed. You could also use a chair or the desk in the hotel room. I'm going to use the edge of the bed. So arms start straight. I've got my back nice and straight with my legs bent on the floor. And then from there, I'm going to bend my arms to 90 degrees and push myself back up. When you do this, try and look straight ahead so your head's in a neutral anatomical position and you're just driving up and down. Try and get 90 degrees bend through those arms. The harder version of this exercise is to straighten your legs out. So the back still stays straight, the arms start straight, but the legs are straight now on the floor, heels on the floor, and then bend and drive again, keeping those legs straight. More body weight to lift in that one. Tricep dips, give it a go. Exercise number 8 is a plank. So a plank works the lower abdominal muscles, so deeper lying abdominal muscles. Fantastic exercise for posture and core strength. Really simple, you can do it anywhere. You don't have to be in a hotel room, you can do this exercise absolutely anywhere. So how it works is you go onto your forearms, have your forearms apart, palms resting on the floor. Relax your shoulders, tilt your pelvis so your stomach's tight, and literally just hold that position for 30 seconds is the target. If you can't hold it for 30, it doesn't matter. You can build up to doing a longer time. Just start at 15 or 20 seconds. It's important that we have our hands apart. I'm also going to show you this from a side-on angle so you can see where my back is at with this exercise. So we drop in, we sink the shoulders, keep the stomach tight, and then ideally you should be able to rest the pole across my head and down my back, and it won't move. Stomach tight. You don't want to be too arched like this, but then again your bum doesn't want to be too high, so keeping a nice straight posture. So that's the plank. The harder version is to take one leg off. So we go into that plank position, hold it, keep it strong, and then you raise a leg at the back and hold it there. 15 seconds on each leg. Exercise number 9 is suitcase rows. So all you need is your suitcase or your luggage bag. I've got my luggage bag here, and it helps if you put some weight into it as well. So put your clothes in there, your shoes, anything that's going to add some weight to your luggage bag or your suitcase. Then what you're going to do is you're going to start with the suitcase in one arm. You're going to tilt forward so the back's nice and straight, feet slightly apart, and then look straight ahead, and you're going to row that suitcase or that luggage bag up towards your armpit. Like this, nice and steady tempo. This exercise works the muscles in your biceps, so the front of your arms, and the muscles in your back. So good postural exercise again. Keep the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the top of the movement. Again, 20 on each arm. When you've done 20, just switch it over to the other arm and row it. The harder version of this is to take one leg off. So if I raise one leg off the floor, so I've got this leg off, my right leg, then I'm going to put the suitcase in my right hand and then just row up. Again, 20 reps, finding that balance, and then I'll switch legs, take my left leg off, pass it into my left arm and row up on the left hand side. Suitcase rows. Awesome work, you've made it to exercise 10. And my final exercise of 10 exercises you can do in your hotel room is burpees. And some of you are going to be watching this video like, oh no Ali, not burpees for the last exercise. But yes, I've saved the best till last. And if you're watching this video and you're like, what the hell is a burpee? You're going to find out right now. So again, last exercise, I'm going to give you an easy version and a hard version. And remember, try and get 3 lots of 20 done of this exercise. So a burpee, you go into that press up position that you've been into on a couple of exercises. And then from there, what you do is you hop your feet in like you did before with a squat thrust. But rather than hopping back out, you jump up towards the sky or the ceiling. Then hop the feet back out into this press up position, hop in, jump up. And you just keep that tempo going, in and out, jumping up. Burpee. The harder version that I'm going to give you is a burpee with a press up. So what happens is you go into that position again, you drop your chest into a press up, hop in, jump up, out, press up, hop in, jump up. There you have it, burpees, exercise number 10. That's it for this video. 10 exercises you can do in your hotel room. I hope you've given them a go, or you're going to give them a go. Perfect if you're away on holiday in your hotel room, or if you're on business and you're struggling to get that exercise in. Get these exercises done in your hotel room right now. Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, just get them done. It won't take long. 3 sets of 20 on every exercise if you can, except for the plank, which is 3 lots of 30 seconds. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the exercises and get something from them. Don't forget to like and share this video. It's really important for me to get this content out to as many people as possible, because there's plenty of people out there that need the help. So that's Ali West, AW Personal Training. I'll help maximise the way you look, move and feel so you can still be you, but better.